Okay, a deal breaker for me is not doing actions. Action speaks louder than words. I hate talking, so that's just for me. Do not speak. Just show me, because it's been too many talking and not any action. So that's a deal breaker for me.
My deal breaker is I cannot stand a liar. I can handle the truth. You tell me the truth, I can work with you with it. But if I don't know the truth, how can I work with you with it? So I can't stand liars. That's my deal breaker.
A couple of deal breakers. One, if you find out that she actually talks to way more people than she said she talked to. And two, if you go over your homeboy house and she connect automatically to the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so what you saying talking? Are you mean actually having sex with people that she said more, or you mean just conversing?
More or less, I'm gonna say talking. Talking for the most part. After she said it, nothing was involved. And then once she admits it, she just gone and said everything that happened, even if it was just a brief time. But then she tried to hold it back, and yeah, I think that's really a deal breaker, because you really try to get that out the way at first, and then for that to come back later, it's really hard to try to make that bond strong again. So I say that just holding back information once asked about. But if you're not asked about, don't ask, don't tell. But if you ask and then you find out later it was more than what it was around somebody you see often, it's an uncomfortable situation for both parties.
Okay, my deal breaker in a relationship is if he a bum. And when I say bum, he a bum in a relationship, he a bum with love, he a bum, he don't have no job. That's my deal breaker.
My deal breaker in a relationship is you have to be saved. You have to have God as #1 in your life. It doesn't matter what you're going through, you have to have God as #1 in your life. That's my deal breaker in a relationship.
When you got a car, we got back in.
I'll probably have to say basically my deal breaker is a person who basically values their life. I mean, as far as like education or future, someone who basically knows where they're going, but basically a made up mind. So that's what I have to say.
So you're saying if they don't have their life made up, or they don't have things going, then that's a deal breaker for you?
Well, I mean, yeah, because everybody needs some type of direction. If you with that person and they're lost, then even if I have a made up mind, I'll be lost as well, the longer I stay with that person. So, yeah, I'm sticking to that.
Then my downfall, I hate when a girl don't keep herself up and don't come with her after that. Like she got a donut or something, anything on her head, it's old.
What's the donut?
Like a little ball that be in the back of the head, that be in the back.
Okay, so that's your deal breaker.
I hate ugly hair with your hair messed up, just coming like you got to pull and put some grease in or something. I don't like it.
The deal breaker to me in a relationship is when she listens to everybody else except me about this and that and don't even know what it is with me. You feel me?
So she's looking for outside sources for opinions and not even listening to it.
To mine.
Like he said, none of your friends' business, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
For me, I hate when a woman goes to your phone, you feel me? Like, that's supposed to be privacy, you feel me? My phone is very private to me, you know what I'm saying? It's like your area, your private area, you feel me? So I find that very valuable, and I feel like that's a deal breaker to me. You feel me?
Do you give her any suspicious reasons, like for her to think?
I mean, it may be suspicious to her, but not to me, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I value my privacy on my phone. I feel like that's everything, and that's the deal breaker in a relationship to me, you feel me?
I believe a deal breaker in a relationship is when a guy first cheats on you. Like, if he gonna cheat the first time, he always gonna do it again. It's just a repeat of something that's gonna keep going. And I know that because I've actually experienced it. So I believe that is definitely a deal breaker.
You got hygiene, grooming. That's about it for me.
So if they don't their hygiene is terrible, and they don't groom themselves, that's a deal breaker.
What? Yes.
Okay.
What's the deal breaker?
I don't like to be lied to. Don't lie to me. What else?
I don't know. You sound so soft and light skinned.
I am light skinned, dog.
You gonna have all this in your blog?
Yes.
That changed my mind. Being lied to, really, is just like the most, that's the deal breaker. You lie, without you steal. So who knows? Don't steal my heart.
Oh, my deal breaker in a relationship is cheating.
My deal breaker in a relationship is lying and killing. My deal breaker will have to be if you can't make me laugh.
It's over with. Can't make you laugh, it's over with.
Yeah.
My jailbreak, if you cannot support yourself and you're always dependent on me, it's over with. Over with. Over with.
Oh, that's no answer to this. You don't got no answer, he said.
Mine is. Oh no, I was hot. No, I was hot. No, but has to be lying. You know, when the girl cheats, you know, real sneaky. I don't like sneaky females, so that's all about it. You know, she got to be 100 with me. That's about it.
No, I guess what the #1 deal breaker is like when you're being too, what's the word? Attached.
Clingy.
Clingy. Yeah. Like they start to show ownership. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Possessiveness.
Yeah, possessive. That's the word. Possessive. Yeah, being too possessive. That's #1 deal breaker. Yeah, for sure.
Love no thotties. Like, you know, be a lot of girls out here that be, you know, sexing on your homeboys, be on the plaza, be thotting. Just no thotties. Everything else you can pretty much work around.
Hold on, go to him next. I ain't sure yet. I mean, mine would have to say, I mean, they body count. Like, they just can't be out here playing with everybody's emotions and having too many people. Yeah, basically what he said, but in, you know, more proper terms.
So I do want to ask you a question for speaking on that. So as far as body count, like, are you going to limit your body count in a relationship as well, or is it just one-sided?
It's not one-sided. I'm going to limit my body count too as well. I want somebody just as low as me. I can't have a double standard.
That's what's up.
I would have to say you got to be kind of loyal. Cause like some people out here, you know, they telling you one thing, they doing another thing. You can't really trust nobody if you know they're not gonna be there when you need it. You feel me? Yeah.
What's your deal breaker?
Me, my deal breaker is just don't lie to me. Don't beat me around the bush. You know, be 100 with me at all times. Don't be 100 with you.
Like if you cheat and have sex with another person,
It's a wrap.
it's over with.
Yeah, it's different forms of cheating. What about emotional cheating? Like, what if she's emotionally attached to other people, you know, but she ain't have sex, her legs was closed? What about that?
I can deal with that, but, well, I can't deal with her talk to another person, but like she cheat and have sex with another person, it's over with for sure.
Okay.
Well, basically, she got to be able to hold me down, cause like if 12 pull up right now, she'll have my back. But for real, just you gotta be real 100. I don't want to have to find out something about you from your friends that you could have told me.
So after you keep forgiving them over and over and then they are still inconsistent. I hate inconsistency.
So they're not making any change to get better?
None whatsoever. So it's me, I'm a person, I move on with my life and just leave you where you're at.
Well, bad hygiene, no ambition, no education, bad attitude. So I say don't be my deal breakers.
I want to say the same thing as him, but I want to add multiple children from multiple baby daddies.
That's deep.
I can't deal with none of that. Straight cut off, she cheat on me. None of that. I can't deal with none of that. Can't be trustworthy with a cheater. And like, she go cheat on you again.
What do you mean by deal breaker?
Okay, deal breaker is basically something you're not going for in a relationship. Like that breaks the deal. Like it's a wrap because you did X, Y, and Z. Like cheating, lying, whatever you feel like your deal breaker is.
Yeah, one of my deal breakers is for one, smoking, and definitely cheating. Like infidelity is a big issue. Trust is like essential for me in a relationship, and support has the intimacy, that type of thing.
She does any drugs, drinking, or cussing. I just don't like people that swear.
Oh, okay. So she can't have a little martini or no drink, no?
Nah. If I don't do it, then she doesn't do it. She's the lady.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Is I do not like a liar.
It's when he
a
lies.
liar will not tarry in the eyesight of God.
All right.
So I just do not like a liar.
Thank you.
All right, my deal breakers for a relationship is when you say you're going to do something and you don't do it. That is my deal breaker. And also, if I address something to you and you act like you don't care, that's also a deal breaker. Because I could just be the one of the girls that says like, oh, I'll let him figure it out on his own. Oh, I'm not going to say anything and it's expect you to do it, but I'm not. You know, I'm telling you. So that's my deal breaker.
All right.
Well, basically, lying like I'm not going for that. Like when you lie, this basically showing that we can't trust each other. I can agree with that because like that is like a big pet peeve, especially when there's like clear evidence that you cheating or doing something online and you still want to lie about it. That is like a breaker for me, bitch. It's over with.
A deal breaker for me has to be when somebody has a child on me, because I've been through that situation and I can't deal. That's just nothing that.
So having a child outside of the relationship is basically okay.
That's gonna be it. Like I could, if you cheat a little bit, you know, I mean, like it's cool, but you know, it's not cool, but you know, it's it's okay. But that's not extreme for me. You know what I'm saying? Like extreme is having a